and generally the buses and trains and trams and everything, they have just one system, and you buy a monthly pass for it. For example, in Bothale where I was, it costed about 27 euros, and you can basically travel from anywhere to anywhere at whatever time of the day. Single transports are generally very expensive. It might cost you €1 or €1.5 per ticket. So it would be very advisable to just go and find on the very first day about the passes and about the card. I mean, generally in Europe,
taxis are. You can't afford taxis.
€60, €70 sometimes.
Okay, but in general, for example, a tram ride, maybe a 2-kilometer taxi ride would be at least. The minimum fare in USA is about $3.4. Minimum fare. That's already $150 to $200. The minimum fare in Europe is similar. The minimum fare in Japan is $750 and it's about $350. So taxis are out of the question. Public transport, cycle, walk.
And especially public transport you can trust because they run, I mean, with the accuracy of up to a minute. So you basically, everyone takes public transport over there. I mean, no one generally uses their own cars or buses, their own cars.
Everything runs by the minute. Even buses in cities have timetables which are followed. If you reach at 10:15 and the bus was at 10:14, you will not get it.
Can we use our driver's license?
So there are problems. Usually it depends. You need an international driver's license. But what we usually get is an Indian driver's license.
But the international driver's license is issued in India, even that they don't consider it.
Also, I advise you not to bother with it because, so first of all, the traffic is the other way around. They drive on the right. It's difficult for us to get used to. And traffic rules there are much more stricter. So it's easy for us to break them and then have to pay heavy fines. So in general, avoid driving if you can, unless you're very confident. Especially in Japan and USA and so on, buses are also very cheap. But beware of cheap airlines because they have lots of additional costs which they might not show you. So they might have costs for checking in. As far as traveling goes, Europe has a very well developed system of Eurail passes. So in Eurail passes, what you do is you buy them beforehand, you buy them before going to Europe. You buy them for 3, 4, 5 or infinite countries, and you buy them for a particular duration, like say 8 days, 10 days, 12 days or so on. How it works is, if you buy a 5-country 10-day Eurail pass, you can travel on any 10 days in any of those 5 countries. In trains which are covered under the Eurail pass, most trains are covered, but you need to check that when you travel. This is very economical, and everyone who goes to Europe and plans to travel should buy the Eurail pass. I think it's very expensive. So again, if you want an estimate of the cost, a 1-hour journey by ICE, which is a German high-speed train, that journey will probably cover 150 kilometers and will cost you about €36. And €1 is about 67 rupees. That's just 1 hour of journey. Right? And so on. So it will be prohibitively expensive to travel in Europe without the Eurail pass. You can buy that. Stick Travels gets you the Eurail pass. Many travel agents do.